Hello, in this video, I'm supposed to speak in Swahili, but because this topic is very important, I'm going to speak in English, okay? So that we can understand each other better, right? What do you think? It's all about the question that was here on our YouTube channel recently, asking how is your Swahili going so far this year? And many people responded, and I was not surprised actually by the results. Many people said it was going up, others said it was going down, and others saying it was at the same level. Well, you are all experiencing the ups and downs of learning languages. I completely understand. For those who are saying that your Swahili is going up, I have felt that. And by the way, that is very true. That is very true. If you are continuing to learn, even though at times you feel at a point you reach at a point where you are like, oh, I'm not improving, I'm not doing anything, but you are still continuing to learn. And when you relax for a week, maybe you give up for a week, you just say, oh, let me relax for this week. By the way, learning languages, you should have a break. Because when you have a break for, like, let's say one week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, your brain will be absorbing. So as you have that break, by a break I mean not reading or not doing anything, just listening and internalizing the information, not just sitting there and saying you're having a break. No, don't do that. Don't do it. By the break I mean internalizing what you have learned, but not checking through the books. Just internalize what you have learned, what you think you remember, and go watch some videos without looking at the translations. Go watch some videos, random videos, and see what can I understand. Or you can go check a Swahili movie, check a Swahili episode, check what they have. Maybe a movie you have watched in English, and then you have understand the movie, you like the storyline, go check it in Swahili if you have the means to, okay? If you don't have the means, just go look for a movie, look at it repeatedly, looking at the translations, the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time. Go and try yourself. Don't look at the translation and hear what that brain of yours can understand. Go and tempt yourself, okay? Because, by the way, if you don't do that, you will not be knowing, you will still be at the same level. You will feel like you are on a plateau. You are not moving anywhere. You are just there because you are doing the same thing every day. By the way, if you want to know of which movie you should be seeing, how you should be going about it, go check this Swahili comprehensible input of 5 secrets to understand fast Swahili. It is here just for you. So for those who are saying that their Swahili level is going up, I'm very happy for you. And it's all because of your effort. It is because of what you are doing. Of course, the input that you are putting is the one that is bringing out the output. Input, output. So if you don't do anything, you won't get anything. If you do something, you will get something. If you do it exceptionally, you will get exceptional results. So it's up to you. It's up to you. But make sure you have those Swahili breaks, as I have told you. But Swahili breaks don't mean you just sit there. Okay? For example, let me give you an example. For example, me, when I have breaks, of course I'm still learning Tagalog, Spanish, and another one called Visaya. So when I tell myself I'm having a break, of course a break from writing, studying, checking through books, internalizing conversation. So when I say I'm having a break, I usually do the passive learning. What do I mean by passive learning? I start singing. Maybe I will sing a Tagalog song. I love to sing. So don't worry. If you don't love to sing, just go listen to a conversation and repeat what they are saying, so that your mind can get the input and you get the output. Okay? Input, output. If you don't do that, if you only get the input, you won't be able to get the output out. So you need to get the input and the output. Okay? I usually sing the song as a passive method. I speak to myself. I go listen to random videos in Tagalog, especially the prank videos. I go listen to motivational talks in Spanish. So by that, I know that I'm doing something. Yes, I'm on a language break, but I'm doing something. I know that. So you should be going on a break. And the second category said that their Swahili is at the same level. I have been there, by the way, and many of the language learners have been there, and they are still there. Some of them have left there. So why do you think you are at the same level? Why do you think you are at the same level? Is it that you are not learning enough? Is it that you are learning more than you should? Is it that you are chewing more than you can swallow? Of course it's not. That's language. That's where your brain is at. It is trying to internalize those things that you are learning. So you continue pushing, continue watching videos, continue writing. Whatever you are doing to help you, continue doing it, because your brain is internalizing. That's why you are seeing like, oh, I'm still in the same position that I was last year. I can't see any improvements. Don't be a negative body, okay? Your brain is internalizing. You continue going on, continue moving. You are getting there. And within few months, you are going to see some tremendous changes. Okay? Keep on moving. That's what I can tell you to do, because I know if you keep moving, you are going to arrive at your destination. But if you stop moving, nothing is going to happen. So what do you choose? Do you want to move or do you want to stop? Do you want something to happen or nothing to happen? It's upon you to choose. And the other lovely group that was saying they feel like their Swahili is going down. Oh my God. This is the most very ugly stage of learning languages that I have experienced. Even me, at some moment, I used to learn a lot. I used to get vocabulary lists, like 5 vocabulary per day. I used to do 5 vocabulary per day. And then when I started doing those things, like every time I'm doing languages, I'm thinking about languages, I'm singing, I was very, very, very much involved with languages. And then after a moment, like after 4 months, my level suddenly dropped. And I was like, what? What happened? Why can't I understand again? What's happening? My level is going down instead of going up. I'm not in the plateau. I'm not going up. I'm going down. So what's the problem? When someone is speaking in that language, I used to understand something. But right now, I can't get anything. Well, it's natural. We've all passed through that. If you ask someone who is also learning a new language, or they have learned a new language, and maybe right now they can speak in that language, they will tell you the same thing. You have to go through that. And when you go through that, I don't know if the brain is playing games on us, or maybe it is internalizing the information because you have given it too much input. So it needs to squeeze the input. It needs to put it inside so that you can start getting the output out. Okay? Don't worry. Continue learning. Do the passive reading the way I have told you. Passive reading, passive learning will help you. because that is what you need to do when you are on a break. And on a break doesn't mean you stop learning, okay? A break means you do passive learning. You do passive learning. And by the way, apart from what I'm saying, passive learning, of course you are learning Swahili to talk with real people, real natives. So what are you going to do? You can use language exchange apps. Go talk to the Swahili people. You can use the ITALKI app. It is a very great app. It has a community for people to talk to each other. For instance, you can take someone who is trying to learn English, and maybe you are an English speaker trying to learn Swahili. Go to that person if they speak Swahili. Try language exchange. Tell him or her, I will teach you English, you teach me Swahili. Because nobody is going to offer you something for free, okay? It is very rare, okay? And if you find something for free and it is exceptional or it is helping you, you are very lucky, my dear. So go and exchange languages. Give that person English, they give you Swahili. Because when you talk to a native, you are like you are in that land of theirs. You can talk to another native. And when you talk to a real person, you will be pressured. Your brain or you will be psychologically pressured to learn more things so that you can be able to talk to that person well. Because that person is not a robot. He or she is a real person. Get the link in the description box below of ITALKI app. And when you use the link that is below, you get $10 free credit after your first lesson. Until next time, let's meet in another video. The next video. Bye. Make sure you share and subscribe.